After being dubbed the Middle East's first unicorn, Careem has become a super app, especially in the past 5 years, having 11 services to the app. And today we're going to be chatting with the Managing Director of Mobility, Mr. Bassel. So we know Careem's been going through a huge expansion for the past 5 years. Can you give us a little bit of insight on the verticals that you guys are focusing on for 2022?
Thanks for having me on, Yasmin. Yeah, it's been such a journey, expansion journey at Careem. You know, we started off as a ride-hailing company across the region, but then we realized there's so many more ways we can simplify people's lives here. And that's how the super app journey began, and that's how it continues here as we get into more and more verticals. We've started venturing into food, groceries, shops, payments, bikes, and so much more, depending on what the customer in every city needs more than anything else. We're trying to give people back valuable time by simplifying these services.
So Expo 2020 has stolen the focus for the next 6 months. What does that mean for Careem? What role will you be playing in the Expo?
Yeah, we're playing a big supportive role in the Expo, and we're doing it in 3 different ways. One is through ride-hailing, what we're very well known for. Number 2 is through the Hala product, which is our taxi service. And then number 3 is our bike sharing service. In ride-hailing and Hala, customers can actually skip lines using an OTP system, so they can really come in and come out of the Expo with ease. Don't worry about parking, driving long distances. So we're trying to simplify that process for them. And then in bike sharing, we're actually supporting both the staff in the area and the customers. We have 220 bike stations all over the Expo to officially allow transport within the pavilions and the entire site.
What are your comments on the current UAE startup ecosystem?
Oh, it's been an exciting one, a thriving one, right? If you compare to a few years ago, we've seen so much activity and movement. We believe we have a role and an obligation to play within it. And that is to support the smaller companies, maybe the new Careems that are coming out trying to solve different problems. And we do that by allowing our platform to be used to generate demand and provide the services that startups are seeking. Always try to focus on local problems. I think that's super important. We see a lot of things in different parts of the world, but if you really want to succeed, you have to focus on a local problem. That will make you stand out and give the customer exactly what they need. And another thing I'd say is make sure you focus on the experience. The customer experience is probably super core. Some people focus a little bit more on growth than experience. But no, if you focus on experience, you can actually build a sustainable business and then reap all that growth that comes with it.
Great. Thank you so much for being with us today, Bassel. And we can't wait to see some of the newer products that Careem has to offer.
Thanks for having me on the show, Yasmin.